Doubleheader followed by the Spurs and the Warriors. Thanks to Bet Online and Intertop Sportsbook, 22 years online. Sign up, deposit, and win. Warriors are 9.5, 205.5 the total. Game fell 205 in game one. Well, what did we tell you all last? Actually, what have we been telling you for 3 weeks here now on Sportsbet? The Spurs stink on the road, horrible, and they're awful without Aldridge. Now, Aldridge was terrible in the Western Conference Finals last year, and they were run out in games 2, 3, and 4 without Kawhi. Well, look what happened in game one. They flipped the switch in Golden State. They said they were bored. They were locked into the 2 seed, nothing to play for. They come out with a double-digit lead at the end of the first quarter. Aldridge only has 14 points. They didn't surround him with shooters. They're old. It was a disaster all the way around, Teddy, as the Spurs got punked. But that road record, and now they are, 1-13 in their last 14 road games, straight up.
Yeah, I mean, of everything that happened this weekend, the one I'm maddest at myself at was not loading up on Golden State. Because literally, that game was over in the first quarter. It felt like the series was over in the first quarter. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Spurs show something. And certainly, we'd expect a little bit better effort today. But, I mean, the quotes following the game should have been quotes that were in my head before the game. Look, Klay Thompson, we did not end the season on a high note. We kind of hobbled into the playoffs. We know how talented we are. We know how good we are. We've been here before in the postseason and know what it takes to win. Draymond Green, quote, we're a championship ball club. We know what it takes this time of year to win. We're primed for this. A lot of people tend to forget what we're capable of. We know. And that was most assuredly the case. I'm telling you. I mean, it was wire-to-wire job. What was it, 28-14? And then before, Ginobili hit that 3 at the end of the first quarter. But, it was pretty ugly. Popovich's quote, the first quarter, we looked like a deer in the headlights. Didn't get a whole lot better for San Antonio. I'm not convinced that it can.
Yeah. The Spurs are 14-28 on the road with that loss Saturday. Think about that. And I thought Kerr did a great job as well, that he went big. You start Iguodala, so they're going to, with that length and the size, no one was under 6'6" on the floor. McGee was terrific. We had a McGee sighting as well. So you knew they were doing a good job on Aldridge to begin with. But again, Teddy, we know what the Warriors are going to do, even without Curry. Where are the points coming from San Antonio?
I'm not sure. I mean, the pace was relatively slow in that contest. But when it came to offense, I mean, the Spurs were out rebounded by 21 in that ballgame. Golden State had more turnovers. San Antonio had more free throw attempts. There's only a 1 3-pointer disparity. But when it came to good looks, Spurs didn't have a whole lot of good looks in that contest. Their leading scorer was Rudy Gay with 15 points off the bench. Aldridge, 14 points on 5 of 12 shooting. Steve Kerr's quote, I thought it was important to reestablish our defense one way or another, win or lose. That's the reason this is a championship team. It's the defense that has been the key for this team for years. I'm with you, Paulie. I'm not convinced that the Spurs are going to have any kind of answers for Golden State on the offensive end. Warriors defense has a chance to stifle them again tonight, every bit as much as they did in the first meeting.
Yeah, that's been the case for 4 straight games here in the playoffs between these teams, and you wonder what the mindset is now that it's official that Kawhi's not coming back as well with that announcement. Shame on the NBA. Game 3 is Thursday. Game 4 is Sunday. And how about OKC and Utah? Game 2 is Wednesday. Game 3 is Saturday. Come on. Shouldn't drag this out for 2 weeks. Give me a break. Up next, we turn on the shot clock. Biggest disappointment of the weekend, and we look to stay hot with the play of the day on SportsBet 2.0 betting insight today on SBRpicks.com.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.